Yeah, we on Boss Talk TV. Shout out to E. The reason you see me.
A community activist is accused of running a criminal empire in Los Angeles. Eugene Henley Jr. facing RICO charges, allegedly tying him to the notorious Rollin' 60s street gang. Eyewitness News reporter Sophie Flay has more on his appearance today in federal court.
A big group of supporters showing up at federal court to support Eugene Henley Jr., also known as Big U. He's facing RICO charges, and the Department of Justice also accusing him of murdering an aspiring rapper in 2021.
The federal government usually does not bring these types of charges unless they've done extensive investigation. It looks like he has been under investigation for several years. Federal authorities allege the music executive used his connections with a South LA street gang to run a, quote, mafia-like organization. Investigators say Henley is one of 18 members of the Rollin' 60s Crips charged in the federal complaint. He helped launch Nipsey Hussle's rap career. He's the father of an LA Chargers linebacker, and he's been admired as an anti-gang activist who also ran a nonprofit. But prosecutors say he used it as a front. Now accused of embezzling those donations to fund his life, including donations from celebrities like Shaquille O'Neal and Draymond Green. Before surrendering to authorities yesterday, he posted to social media calling it a misunderstanding.
I'm disheartened by the fact that they're trying to say that I stole something from Developing Option, or I used Developing Option as a front.
A statement from Los Angeles Press Secretary DeMarcus Fennell said in part, the city has zero tolerance for malfeasance and over the past 2 years increased oversight on gang reduction and youth development programs. This alleged act does not reflect the work of the GRYD program overall, which has helped lead to a dramatic decrease in gang-related violence citywide 2 years in a row. A detention hearing has now been set for Henley on March 31st. In downtown LA, Sophie Flay, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
Yo. Hey, man, listen, man. Make sure you guys like, subscribe to the channel, man. Listen, man. Big U, we definitely have been reporting on. We had a few things going on, but Big U definitely went to court. I want to let y'all know that, just to update on, what we're seeing and kind of where we're standing at right now with where they're standing at with that case. There was a lot came out of it. I got my guy, of course, OG PIRU is on the phone now. Ayatollah, what's going on, Marv?
In the house, we doing some court business now. We searching for the information.
What? Okay, let's talk about this for a minute. Okay, Big U goes to court. It says it had a lot of people, according to Sophia Flay and them guys over at Eyewitness News. They said on Channel 7, they was like, hey, there's a lot of people showed up for him and everything else, and just kind of support of him. But what was really, what's the temperature been like out there?
Well, you got your pros and cons like anywhere else. They had the supporters and the people that's in there. The irony of the situation that's happening with him, you're your own biggest enemy. Running your mouth, the things that you're saying don't add up. And all the good that he's did for the community, it does not eliminate the tragedies that you put on the community. So it ain't like your life been golden when you ran the street and was ravishing the street. What they talk about, karma and stuff coming back on you. You wasn't always a premier citizen, and I don't negate the fact that these people shouldn't have told on him the way they told, but everybody is trying to survive today. They'll give up their mamas today, So his indictment list is I got 107 pages of his indictment. Yeah,
but that don't mean, there's a lot goes on with these charges. They trumping them up. They talking about different stuff to do with COVID and all kind of, you can tell some of this stuff is fluff.
Well, I mean, fluff or not, they gonna come get you when they want to come get you. So if you thought you got something over and getting through these organizations through COVID, a lot of people got PPP loans, EDD loans. They got this mass money and thought it was no repercussion to it. And once these Yankees start building a case up on you, they go, man, they got, when they indicted Al Capone, it was for a $50. He didn't file taxes when he worked in the barbershop for $50. And he was making, they were saying, at least $25 million a year. and they wouldn't let him pay off a $50 debt. So when they want you, they come make all stop.
Well, we got it. I had heard something that my boy Flacco had put up, Poetic Flacco. This here was disturbing to me. Armani of Afallah. Watch this.
Officials, Big U utilized this woman right here, Armani Afallah, who he was also intimate with. He utilized her to transport 304s across state lines.
A few moments later.
Y'all know I'm fresh out. First stop, Wings and Pie, you hear me?
Man, so Armani Afallah. Now, this woman here, according to Poetic Flacco, she basically evidently had something going to where she was supposed to have been helping him with 304s, which we know what that means, around the way, Shanae, girls. And now she's out eating chicken wings and all kind of stuff. I did see her face on the pictures, and now they're saying she's a part of it, but now she out with a monitor on her leg. What do you know about Armani Afallah?
Yeah, I misquoted that Armani Afallah, she is in his indictment. Eugene Hadley Jr., Sylvester Robinson, Mark Markeen, Tremaine Ashley Williams, which is loose cannon, Armani Afallah, Frederick Blackton, which is Bricc Baby, and Junior, and Tiffany Hines. All of them got out, all except Bricc Baby. All of them got out on their own reconnaissance.
Armani Afallah gets out. She stay fresh out. She's out already. She's doing her thing. I mean, she got a monitor on her leg. A lot of people are trying to allude to the fact that she's, there's some talking going on.
Well, she's one of the ones. She's not the only one talking. She's not the only one talking. He talked. They said they got 70 conversations where he's extorting people on the phone himself, where he's saying that he'll send some of his homies allegedly. So they got phone conversations of him on the golf course, relating to some people that he had extorted, that 10 people that testified against him in this indictment.
Man, I never, and it was a few months ago, you was talking about it don't happen in LA like this and all that, and on the West Coast, what was going on, you was trying to throw your weight around, but look like it's more talking going up on the West Coast more than anywhere.
No, ain't nowhere more than anywhere. 10 don't compare nowhere to 28. And we ain't had nobody commit a murder and didn't get paid and then
wait a minute, whoa. We don't know. We don't know. It's 10 people, his bodies floating everywhere in deserts out there. We don't know.
We know. Lil Ronnie and Yellow Jeezy.
Whoa, that's not their name. Get Money, Lil Ronnie, and Yellow Beezy. Thank you very much. But I'm just saying, it's fire going up, fires and stuff starting up there, and people in court, and 304s is getting out with monitors on their legs eating chicken. Like, I ain't seen nothing like this in a minute.
Yeah, but see, y'all eat chicken at home goings and cookouts when you get out. We go straight to Roscoe's when they get out, and that's LA business. So it ain't got nothing to do with this 10 square miles. So I don't want you to confuse them. And that's one element that have been from 2020 to right now that they've been investigating. So, sir, back up. There's nowhere.
I'm looking at her toes. She got her toes done. Armani Afallah got her toes done. She got a monitor on her leg. She's sitting back. She's kicking back. She's I mean, Flacco brought up the fact that she had some type of marital affairs with Big U, and that she was like almost like she was a bottom trick, And I'm like, bottom, B, yeah.
She is a hoe. And she bring hoes around to do hoe stuff. So that's not you think a hoe gonna take a jail rap?
Well, I mean, if she down with him.
No, she ain't that down. Apparently.
OG, so Do you see any light at the end of the tunnel for Big U?
It's gonna be a dark day for him for a long time, bro.
I mean, the people are signing paperwork, true enough, but a lot of these could be trumped up. You sure? I mean, how does this compare to Diddy's case? Like, I mean, they don't have. Maybe he gets out of this.
This is the same as, but worse, because Diddy is not charged in a conspiracy with a gang. A national gang. They have this same element all over the United States. So when you say that you're the leader, that puts an impression that you're leading crime and corruption in 51 states, bro.
Wow.
It just don't stop in LA because you say you're a Crip in LA or you're a Blood in LA. When you say I run this crew, that encompasses everything that goes around it. That lady said that she brought hoes in under his direction. They wasn't just on Figueroa. They wasn't just on Long Beach Boulevard. All over means they brought them from Texas too.
So this is like a woman trafficking thing that
That's just one case. The trafficking, that's lightweight. We got extortion. We got they got. Now let me say, I ain't got a dog in this fight. So on
the paperwork, what does it say they have?
On the paperwork, he says he has extortion, drug trafficking, fraud, failure to pay taxes, criminal experience, head of an organized criminal enterprise under the RICO. All of them is life sentences, bro.
Wow.
So if you beat 99 of them and you get one, you're going to get it just like you got the 99.
Woo, man, OG, look like you. Hey, you. So it's just like it doesn't stop, man. And like from the way I looked at that courthouse on there, like people showed up. Some people look in support. Some people just looking to look.
Let me explain to you about how the federal jurisprudence works, bro. When you have crime partners in a federal case, just like they just let that lady out and put an ankle monitor on her.
Yes.
If they give her 5 years of federal probation, or if they give her 5 years in the feds, she has to get on the stand in front of the judge, and it's called accept responsibility. Now she has to tell every element of her crime or she don't get a deal. She got to tell what Mr. Hadley told her, where she went, the people she picked up, like the parties that she took them to. She has to tell every element of the crime. That's number one, right?
Right.
Now the next person that's in the conspiracy, Mr. Marks or Mr. Williams, they have to tell exactly what they did, how they did it. Mr. Robinson has to tell what finance he did, what EPP loan he did under the direction of Mr. Hadley. To take a deal, you have to, it's called accepting responsibility. It ain't like the state of California. If me and you get busted and I plead guilty, I don't have to testify against you. I can plead guilty and you can go on the trial. But in the federal district court all over the world, you have to accept responsibility. So when you get a guy that got 5 years and these other guys got 20 and 50 years, he told on them in court every element of the crime. Well, I talked to E on the phone. I pulled in the car lot. I talked to Money Moses. I have to tell him every element of the crime, bro.
Wow, man, look like Big U is in for it, man, and look like all the people that are there. Everybody got out except for Bricc Baby, and who else?
Everybody got out but Bricc Baby and Mr. Hadley.
Wow, man, there you have it, man.
Now, on Bricc Baby's charge, under the indictment, Bricc Baby is not a part of Big U's criminal conspiracy. He's in there for ex-felon with a gun under the commerce law. A known felon or a gang member in possession of a firearm that wasn't made in California is a federal crime, and it's 35 years. I was under that indictment. An ex-con with a firearm. And all they have to prove is that the gun was not made in California, you were a felon, and you interfered with commerce.
Do they have to have it they had to catch him with it?
No, sir. No, sir. They don't have. They went in his house and they got an array of different bullets, and the bullet is just like the firearm. The old saying, where there's smoke, there's fire. They went in Bricc baby's house and they got 2.26s, 9mm shells. They got this, they got that, and they already busted him with 2 AKs. I understand. 2 automatic weapons that they had busted him for a year and a half ago. And now they're bringing those charges on him. They're bringing those charges on him for one reason. Now he's not in the criminal indictment with Big U. They're going to make him a deal and make him testify against Big U, because he did make testimony of murders and dead bodies on No Jumper.
Yeah, and he also, I seen today where his shirt lifted up and he had a firearm in his you could see it. You could see it in his trouser.
And that's all they need. He went to court. He was on No Jumper with the feds talking about. He told one person he had more dead.
I seen that.
Than dude had put-ons, right?
Dang.
So who ordered you to do those dead bodies? Big U did. That's all he need to say.
So if he says that, then it's over for Big U.
Oh, he gonna say that to me? Else.
He might not. He might hold it down.
Okay, hold it
down. He might
down.
stand on business.
Yeah, that's his business right now, the rat business.
Man, listen, man, guys, make sure you guys like, subscribe to the channel. Get in the comments. What do you think about this Big U case? What do you think about Bricc Baby being the only one left, and this 304 that is out eating chicken? What's going on with that, man? Boss Talk 101 reviews, man.
Yeah, we on Boss Talk TV. Shout out to E. He the reason you see me.